Hello, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys, where we teach the little guy and girl how to utilize charts to manage their own trades and investments. What do I mean by the little guy and girl? Well, we just had two directives signed halting the implementation of a rule that requires financial advisors to act in the best interests of their client. Let that sink in a little bit. The big wigs on Wall Street can play with your retirement and hard-earned money without your best interests at heart. We currently have hundreds of members taking charge of their financial future, and we would love for you to come check out a free week with no credit card required to see if our services would be beneficial on your path to financial independence as well. What we offer, we have a separate course of over 5 hours in length on when to enter and exit positions. And in terms of what we do daily, we have nightly videos, key levels updated each morning before the bell, 2.5 hours of live daily webcam coverage in the morning and in the afternoon, and over 7 hours of educational videos. All of these links can be found in the description of this video. Come check us out. Thanks for watching. Let's get on to the technical analysis. Looking at YELP, GWPH, PCLN, NVDA, and TSLA daily weekly time frame. YELP bulls finally a convincing close for this oversold bounce to get going. We have a close without a lack, or we don't have an upper wick, which shows profit taking at the end of the day and the inability of the bulls to want to hold overnight. So this is our strongest close we've seen on this pullback. We're above the exponential moving averages. We have our little higher low and higher high. We had an inside candlestick yesterday. The break, which occurred at 34.35, was a bullish signal for today, and we saw that follow through. And we are looking for a bullish MACD cross if we see continued strength. The 200-day moving average resistance in the low $35 range is the next key level. We rejected twice from it in mid-February, and we're heading up to test that again. It should be around 35.20 or so tomorrow. And the weekly time frame, bullish reversal candlestick, trying to maintain the 50-week moving average support. But we're going to have to see this next week confirm this bullish reversal candlestick for this to be anything more than an oversold bounce. So keep that in mind. As of right now, this is an oversold bounce. We can't be putting too much confidence in these bulls until they continue to prove to us their strength, and tomorrow would do it with some increasing bullish volume, 2.7 million today. GWPH, very strong follow through. Look at the volume. 4 days in a row of decreasing volume, big volume spike, all bull, close at the high of the day, big time follow through and a reaction to the presidential speech last night with the market and the biotech. Everybody's strong. GWPH seeing it as well. 128.62 resistance, 130.58, and 133.30. Very nice momentum into the end of the day. Much stronger than that weak candlestick yesterday. So a great sign by the bulls. Still continuing higher lows and higher highs, and much more convincing, showing that confidence. Holding that middle Bollinger Band on the weekly time frame in a tight channel with the upper Bollinger Band resistance. Looking for a bullish MACD cross, but we're going to have to see a breakout above the weekly upper Bollinger Band, or we're going to have to trade sideways for a while, waiting for it to ascend to the upside in order for the bulls to get any kind of traction on this weekly time frame back in their favor after rejecting 2 weeks in a row from that upper Bollinger Band resistance. PCLN, tightening range. The range I'm watching right now is this inside candlestick of 1726 support and 1742 resistance. Upper Bollinger Band will be in the low 1720s tomorrow, and we're going to get a clear break of a tightening pattern that has been occurring ever since we hit that all-time high back early on Tuesday morning. So a break is imminent on PCLN. It should have some nice volatility tomorrow. It should be a nice trader, and we'll be watching to see which direction breaks, whether the high or the low of today will be the direction to be looking. Weekly time frame is above the weekly upper Bollinger Band, 1693, closing above that level. Huge volume this week, and the bulls are in full control on the daily time frame. If we do break 1726, we'll watch to see if the bulls can close above the upper Bollinger Band, and if not, we're looking at 1700 psychological. NVDA inside candlestick on the daily time frame today. Still a little bit of weakness. Bulls need to see a break of 104.37, and then we're looking at 105.20. If we get a break of 101.11, we're looking at 178. So same thing, a tightening range on the past 2 days, and looking for a clear break tomorrow for short-term direction. As of right now, we have a lower high, lower low pattern on the daily time frame. And the weekly is a very tight candlestick as well. We still have not seen a bearish TCG cross of the 4 period over the 8 period to the downside. If we lose this weekly middle Bollinger Band, that will confirm it. And next week, this middle Bollinger Band is going to be much closer to the $99 range. So it's certainly going to be in play for this month of March. This middle Bollinger Band, and a loss of that level will continue to give momentum to the bears. And last, we've got Tesla. Tesla weak. On a very strong market day, Tesla was weak, closing near the low of the day. This is a potential bear flag where we have our dump, Short-term bounce cooling off the RSI, and if we head back to the downside, that will confirm the bear flag. So we're looking at support of 249.11, 242.01. 50-day moving average support is going to be thrown in there as well. But the bears want to see a break of 249.11. The sooner the better tomorrow morning. And then we're looking at that 50-day as the next level. Weekly time frame shows some indecision. The bears want to see a weaker close. The closer down towards the low of the week, the better as we head into next week. So keeping an eye on all of these names as always. Yelp oversold bounce continuing to play out a little bit more convincingly. GWPH strong day. PCLN inside candlestick tight range going to break. NVDA inside candlestick tight range is going to break. And Tesla bears in control in the short term. I appreciate you watching. See you tomorrow.